Hey guys, Velocity here. I'm doing a guest commentary for my good friend Cal. And first of all, I just want to really apologize because I have been meaning to do this commentary for a long ass time, and I just have not had I literally have been I've been extremely busy at work pretty much, and I've been getting home pretty late, and it's just, doing commentaries requires a certain type of energy. Like you want to be like kind of energetic, you want to be kind of entertaining, at least a little bit entertaining. I don't know about you guys, but especially for guest commentary, like I'm pretty much happy to churn out like kind of like, mellowed out, chillax commentaries for my channel. But if I do it for a friend, especially if it's the first time I'm doing commentary for someone, I really always want to do a good job. So I hope that that explains it. That's pretty much the reason. And basically I've been waiting to get for it to feel right. I don't like half-assing things, let alone things I'm doing for a friend. I always want to give it my 110%. So, alright, so today we're playing deathmatch, AC4 deathmatch, playing as the really handsome huntsman I would say this is probably my favorite, one of my favorite maps on AC4, and oh my god, this is a freaking beautiful time face done. Nice job, Cal. So I think I've been so bad with like map names in this game. I think this is Tampa Bay. And I actually really like this map because it kind of reminds me a little bit, call me crazy, but it reminds me a little bit of Animus Core from AC3, just because there is a little bit of variety in terms of the terrain. I mean, there aren't separate levels, but there are these nice kind of acro perches and grab positions, and it adds a nice variety, which I like. I don't like super flat maps like I'm trying to think, like Palanque. I have no freaking idea how to say that. Palanque and AC4. What else? Like those freaking flat ass Boston North End map. Oh god, like I don't really like those. And as far as deathmatch maps go, I think we're all agreed that they're a lot bigger in AC4, which I want to say I've gotten used to them, but I really have not played AC4 much at all. But I'm not sure if this is bigger than what I'm used to, but it's still I think it's a good size map. So right there, that like awesome son of the doctor, like that's one of the those are things like that is what makes Cal such a great deathmatch player. He just always knows. Like there is nowhere you can go on this map that he won't know where you are. He will find you and headbutt you in the face, sir. So yeah, he's one of those players. Like, I met him when we both played in B-Wood's deathmatch tournament, and I'm so glad I played that tournament because I made so many good friends playing that. I mean, and like ace and competitive deathmatch players, which the competitive free-for-all scene is just not as prevalent. Like in AC3, I think he got poison hearted twice right there. Like, motherfucker. Yeah, the competitive what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Assassinate scene kind of really took off, I think, and at least as far as I saw. I think it might have been a combination of the people who got a little more popular uploading videos like during AC3, but competitive assassin really took off, and maybe it's just me, but I didn't really see beautiful acro there. Yeah, the competitive deathmatch scene hasn't really, and there's a number of reasons. Just the way that assassinate works versus the way deathmatch works kind of lends itself a little bit better to like a pure, it's more of a pure free-for-all match. Like, it is literally a free-for-all, and anyone can kill anyone. Whereas, you're kind of a little bit more limited by the contract system in deathmatch and wanted, and deathmatch in particular can, like, the contract system can get easily fucked up, and I think, I'm pretty sure Cal will agree with me on this, and a lot of you will agree with me on this, but that is really, like, I like AC4 deathmatch, apart from like some of the play styles. I'll talk about that in a sec, but apart from that, like, apart from the freaking, like, matchmaking system, not the matchmaking system, sorry, the contract system, I'd say AC4 deathmatch is pretty fun. And, you know, that's one of the two main reasons why I don't enjoy it as much as I wished I did, and the other reason being just the way that people play. Like, 9 out of 10 times, I will come up against, like, so-called experienced, so-called competitive, so-called, you know, pro players who just play super defensively, and it's like, I don't know, like, I'm not saying it to be, like, stupidly aggressive, but, like, point starving is not something I appreciate and don't point starve me and then say playing competitively. Like, this is the perfect example, like how he actively seeking out his pursuer, because one of the reasons might be because the freaking bagpipe whispers are probably, you know, breaking his freaking eardrums, but, you know, he's not just going to, like, run away every single time he hears whispers. Like, there's something to be said for strategically free running the fuck out of there, but oh, beautiful chain right there. Oh my god, just jizzed my pants. I'm just kidding. That was filthy. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Haha. What was I saying? Yes, playstyle. So yeah, that was that was another reason I was glad to have met the people I met in the deathmatch tournament. Most of them, well, at least I think I was pretty lucky. The lobbies I was in, or the brackets I was in, they were all, I didn't have a problem with any of those people, and I liked the way they played. So yeah, so those are the two main reasons why I'm not big on the AC4 deathmatch scene, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm sorry, I'm getting worked up just talking about point starvers and in deathmatch. It's ridiculous, but but yeah, that's one of the reasons I've watched a few of Cal's videos, a few of his videos from other games like ACB and stuff, and he is arguably one of the best free-for-all players I know, at least wanted in deathmatch, and that is a pretty damn big compliment, because I play with the Angel of Death, who is pretty much the best free-for-all player that I personally know. Angel, as well as Crim, he's an all-around great player. So yeah, Cal too. Like, I was very, very impressed when I played in the tournament with him, because he is the type of player who, he's not like super duper aggressive. He knows the value of like biding your time and being kind of like calculating, which is more my style. Oh, and look at this guy. What the hell is he doing? He's like stuck in the ground. I don't know how the fuck he got that stun, man. That guy was clueless. But I really enjoyed playing with him, or enjoyed, like, when I was watching my own videos back, and I was like, damn, like, he just kind of, he was like kind of like the dark horse in some of those games, because he wouldn't be doing that great, and all of a sudden he's like on top, or like, you know, close to it. So he's, you know, I that's kind of the type of play style I aspire to play as, like kind of calculating, sprinkled in with some aggression and fast-paced play as required. So, and as someone who's played deathmatch since ACR, like pretty much almost exclusively in ACR too, so you know, he's definitely, playing with him and watching him play, he's definitely one of those players I really admire, one of the deathmatch players especially. So, yeah, I'm very, you know, honored to be able to do a guest commentary for him. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. So if you already haven't subscribed to Cal, you're pretty much crazy. And so be sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to comment, rate, and like I said, subscribe. And I will catch you guys later. Bye!